Hi there. Good afternoon. It's a little noisy here as I'm near a road, but I wanted to point out some things about Brunswick, which is a fig that many figsters understand is not that good to grow in the Northeast or in humid locations because it is very prone and susceptible to splitting and cracking and rotting. Okay. They're large figs. The things I like about Brunswick, and this is an old tree. This tree has been here at least, I know, 30 years that I know of. Okay. And the thing I want to point out about it is if you do have one of these growing in your yard in a very high and dry spot, when it does make figs, like this one is making figs, take a look. Beautiful big figs. Look at that. They're very delicious. They're very good, very high quality. I don't like the Breba. This tree does make Breba, and they're huge and they're fair. But that's as high grade as I would be inclined to give them. But as far as the main crop, you can see it's very prolific. It's a tough tree. It's one of the most winter hardy trees I've ever grown. I have one of these in my New Jersey location, which I might be filming soon. I'm heading in that direction now, even as we speak. But I wanted you to see this magnificent tree. Now this is after the birds are doing quite a bit of damage, look, to the tree. It's unprotected, but there are so many fruits, so many figs on this tree. I'm not going to, this is not my tree, and so I am not going to gobble one up because I don't really have permission for this particular tree, or I would open up one for you. Maybe I should anyway. Let's see. There's one that's a bit overly ripe. This guy gonna, here we go. I'll put that right here. Here's another. Take a quick look. I guess they wouldn't mind. They're gonna let these figs, believe it or not, all go to waste. I've seen it every year. I should contact the owner about it and ask him if I could pick a few. I'm gonna bite into this one. It is sweet and delicious. In Israel, where it's very dry and arid, my friend Danny Yakir told me this is one of the top figs in the whole country. And I can see why it would be. The skin is very thick. Some people don't like a thick skin with texture, but it's very sweet and the flavor blends in with the fig. Look at that, it's glistening. It's very beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna eat the other half of this. Destroy the evidence. Wow, I'm so glad I stopped to make this video. That was really truly delicious. Again, Brunswick, extremely winter hardy, very vigorous, very long lived, very prolific, horrible when it comes to bad weather. Fortunately, we have not had bad weather in this location in 7B. And I have just had an abundance of figs in my own yard. I've been making videos and posting them the last few days. I hope you're enjoyed watching. But this is a magnificent tree that I thought really should be pointed out. It's one that's overlooked, and I just explained why, by a lot of figsters. And I can understand that in this climate, but in other climates, in arid climates and hot climates, this is a wonderful fig tree to grow. And it's not talked about on the internet. It's not in many people's collection. And it's really, it's undervalued. It's those perfect years, like right now. Look at all these, look at these beautiful figs. It's these perfect years that make you want to grow this tree. Now, if it was a very rainy season right now, or if you've had a lot of rain in the last couple weeks and leading up to now and it was still raining, well, this would be a disaster. Trust me, it would be a disaster. But you can see, it. Sometimes the eye is a little open, but mostly it's a closed-eyed fig. You would think that it would do well in the weather, in the humid weather, and in rainy weather, and mostly rainy weather, but it doesn't. So with that, thank you for visiting. I wanted to point this tree out because I so love this tree. I look at it often as I drive by it. That actually was the first fig that I've ever eaten off of this tree. And I'm not inclined to be, invading other people's property to pick figs on their trees without permission. I have to admit that I'm a little tempted to grab another one for Debbie. maybe I can get by with one more, but I better not. Should I? Shouldn't I? Temptation. Oh, that one's not quite really ripe. Well, anyway, I think I'll pass on that. Let's see what under here. Oh, here's one. This one's really ripe. Oh, wow. That one is going to go to Debbie. This one's very ripe. I'll give this one to Debbie. I'm happy that I'll be able to give her a little present. Oh, wow. Motorcycle. Thank you for the visit. Good day.